Good morning. Thanks for joining me. Was kind of in a quandary as to what to do today. I've been doing the same Pilates mat moves, so I decided, since my favorite thing to train is legs, I'm going to share with you my favorite leg workout. You can do this at home. There's nothing that you won't be able to do. I'll show you modifications and progressions. We got a lot of reps of some familiar exercises, some not so familiar, and we're just going to get started. So it's going to be about 30 minutes. And we're going to just start standing, warming up. So with your feet right under your ankles, ankles right under your hips, hips under your shoulders. And this is how we always line up for Pilates. This is how I line up to usually start warming up. Take a nice inhale breath and roll those shoulders back. Good. Roll the shoulders front. We're just doing some joint mobility things to warm up our joints. I'm going to have you step to the side, and we're going to do some big hip circles. Good. 3 one direction, and then 3 the other. Good. Arms, body can just follow opposite the hips. Bring it back up to center. You can split your legs a little wider if you want. And I just want you to lean over to one side. Inhale up. Exhale into your stretch. Good. Inhale, exhale up and over. One more. Good. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to do a wave with our spine. So with feet narrow, hands on your knees, you're going to bend your knees, chin jutting out. Nice flat back. At the bottom, you're going to round. Pull your stomach in. Start to stack your spine as you straighten the legs up. And then roll the shoulders back. And here we go again. So bend the knees as you squat down. Draw a line down with the chin. Head tucks under, rounding the spine, straightening the legs back up. Roll the shoulders back at the top. One more. Inhale as you go down. Nice flat back. Exhale, rounding up. Roll the shoulders back. Good. One quick, this is a new hip drill. You're going to hold imaginary ski poles. Lift that knee up. From the hip, you're going to hinge that lower leg like a windshield wiper back and forth. Good. Loosens up that hip. Switch legs. Again, why the imaginary ski poles work, I don't know, but it really does help your balance. Good. All right, so we're going to go down to the ground and get started right away with our leg series. Actually, we're going to do a couple seated stretches first, warm up our arms a little bit. So with your legs apart, I just want you to reach up and over to one side. Excuse me. Inhale, breath. Exhale, up and over to the other. Good. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. Inhale, exhale, over. Now, going to the right side, I want you to turn your palm face up. Plant it right against your leg. Your other arm is going to stay up in the air. You're going to inhale as you bend down, supporting your body. Your hand is going to turn to face backwards. You're going to reach up to the ceiling. Keep that arm up there. So inhale as you spiral down. Exhale as you come back up. Your arm is spiraling, not your body. Your body stays completely sideways. And come back up. The goal is nice, straight, tight legs. Trying to keep the opposite sits bone on the ground. So palm is up, other hand up in the air. Inhale as you reach down. The hand swivels to face back, the upper hand. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, reach down. Inhale, back up. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, up. Now, if you have a dumbbell handy, I just happen to have one handy. I use kettlebells for this. It's much easier than a dumbbell. But I like to do a couple shoulder presses. I'm going to do 5 presses overhead. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that arm up there. Your opposite hand is palm up. Inhale as you reach down. Exhale as you lift back up to the ceiling. Inhale, reach down. The hand stays pressing up. Exhale, up. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Switching hands. And 5 presses up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that arm up there. Palm is upside down. Braced against your other leg. And you don't have to go all the way down. If you're really flexible, you'll get all the way down, but that's why your arm is supporting you, so that if you can't, you've got something to push on to come back up. So just work within your own range of motion. Good, I happen to like these because they feel really good. Bring the arm down, and you can set that. Actually, let's do one more with the dumbbell. Legs out straight. You're going to take your hands, hold the top of the dumbbell, arms up overhead for some tricep presses. Good, squeezing the back of the arms. Good, and it's a nice lightweight, so it's not going to be too hard to do. 8, 9, 10, good. Bring dumbbell overhead, and now you can set that off to the side. We're going to go ahead and lie back and get started with our leg lifts. So, right leg is out straight, toe is pulled back towards you. Lying nice and flat, left leg, foot is on the mat, knee is bent. Exhale, lift the leg up to the height of the other leg. Inhale, back down. Exhale up, inhale down. So you got a couple rules here. Foot has to stay flexed, leg has to stay straight, and you only go about 45 degrees up or the height of the other leg. So we're going to do 30 of these total. We normally do 20, but I know you can do 30. So 9, 10. Now on these 20, I want you to pull your navel in towards your spine. So exhale as you lift that leg, that stomach is pulling in, but without anything moving in the center of your body. Working that thigh. Here we go. Come on. And 5, 6, 7. Really exhale like you're blowing out a candle. 8, 9, 10. 10 more. Here we go. Now, if you have to stop and take a break, that's fine. But this leg has to stay straight and tight. If you bend it and you only are doing this, and if you don't touch it all the way to the ground, or if you're coming way up here, this does not count. If I was in class and I had time, I'd probably make you start over. I mean like that. No, I'm really not. But you're getting the best benefit out of that straight, tight leg. Good. Let's switch legs. Still with me? We got lots more to go. Straight leg, foot flexed, exhaling up, inhale down. Here we go for 2 and 3. Make sure that leg touches the ground, keeping that leg straight. What you're doing is working this muscle that is right above your knee. It's technically a rehab exercise that I learned when I had hurt both of my knees at certain points in my life. Love this exercise. Helps you prepare you for a lot of other Pilates exercises, especially the teaser. If you don't have that leg strength, it makes a difference. Now, exhale as you pull that stomach in. Good. We're probably at about 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Here we go. 10 more. The other thing this is doing by keeping the leg straight as it touches the ground, you're strengthening and lengthening these hip flexors that get so tight because we spend so much of our life sitting. 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Bend that leg. I'm going to have you come up to your elbows. You're going to extend that right leg back out straight. We're going to do 20. We might only do 10. I don't know. Try not to have your shoulders down. Try and keep your shoulders and chest up. Exhale up, inhale down. Same exercise. I think we can get 20. So that'll be a total of 50 of these on each leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to actually switch. Extend the other leg out. We're just going to go 10. Because this next set of 10 is going to be a tricky and a hard one, especially after doing all this. 5, 6, good job. 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. So now you're going to sit up. Right leg back out straight, left leg is bent, your arms are out, and your stomach's pulling in. Just lean back slightly. Lift that leg off the ground. Now this time the leg does not touch the ground. With that foot flexed, bend it in, press it out, lift it up, lower it down. So it's in, out, up and down, and in, out, up, down. 4 and 5. Try and keep that leg nice and straight and tight. And 7. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm counting with my fingers. That doesn't usually work though, because then I forget to move my fingers. Last one. All right, we're almost done with this series. Other leg out there, hands out front, and bring it in, press it out, lift it up, bring it down, and 2, out, up, down, and 3, out, up, down, 4, out, up, down. Keep going, you got this. Good, you do the best that you can. If you can't do these, that's okay. This is the hardest one of this series. So you might only be able to get 2 or 3 on each leg. That's fine, you build up to it. 8 and 9 and 10. I have Lauren with me today. She's over here just cringing. She's wishing she's not so sure she should have come. No, she's doing very good. All right, so now we have a few more with our thighs still. So right leg's out again. You're gonna lean back slightly. If you need to hold onto your knee, you can. And we're going to otherwise have our hands out straight, stomachs in, lean back, nice straight back. You're gonna lift that leg 2 inches off the ground. So pause it right there, then lift it up, stop and pause, and then touch the ground, come right back up. So it's pause, lift, pause, and touch. Pause, lift, pause, touch. What you don't want to do is let that knee and that whole leg relax. Keep it tight. So it's barely touching that ground. So it's probably your calf that's going to touch the ground and not your foot. Good. Again, only do what you can on these. If you can't do the pause, that's fine. Just do a straight lift. 9, 10, I don't know, that's probably 15. It's okay. Switch legs. All right, so I've been doing these for years. Picture 4 of us in a dorm room doing these exercises. Pause, lift, pause, and touch. Pause, lift, pause, touch. So you only lift your leg as high as you can without compromising your upper body position or that straight, tight leg. 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Nice job. I want you to roll onto your side. Bend that bottom leg, take the top leg. You're going to bend that one and just stretch that thigh. Good. Just roll over onto your other side. I'm just switching sides because I'm on camera. And bend that bottom leg, take the top leg, bend it in, and just give a good stretch. Good. Try to keep it parallel with the floor. It's not up here. It's not down here. It should be nice and straight. All right. Nice job. I'm going to have you turn over onto your back. And we're going to do the 100 just to get our abs warmed up before we do any more exercises here. So bring the legs up into tabletop, nice 90 degrees. You can stay here. You can angle the legs out straight. You can turn out from the hips in Pilates V, but keep the legs straight and tight. So inhale, breath. Exhale up to C curve using those abdominals. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the knees in. Exhale. Release that head to one side. Inhale, breath. Exhale, release the head to the other side. Bring those feet down to the mat, arms down at your side. We're going to do bridging, but it's all leg involved here. So 10 just regular hip hinges. So it's a straight lift up, squeezing the glutes, pulling the abs in. Inhale, come back down. Up for 2 and down. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, really squeeze, 9, 10. Now, when you come up, bring the knees slightly together. When you come down, they slightly come back apart so that they're parallel. Here we go. Up and in, out and down for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. You're going to extend the leg straight up to the ceiling or a little bit lower, as long as it's nice and straight. Keep the thigh tight. Exhale, press up into the bridge, and then inhale, come back down. They're just little bridges. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you're going to stay up in that bridge. Bring the leg up, flex the foot. Draw a line down with that straight leg, just almost a parallel, not quite. Point the toe and lift it back up. So it's a lower and a lift with a flex and a point. 4, 5, 6, 7. If you can't do the flex and point, that's okay. Good. Last one. Bring the leg to the ceiling, lower that bridge down, and you're going to switch legs. If that's too much, do 10 of the presses up to the ceiling, switch, do the other leg, then do 10 lift and lowers, and then 10 lift and lower on the other sides. But since I know you got this, we're doing it all together. So leg up and little presses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay up there. Lower the heel down, point the toe up, nice straight leg, lift and lower. Good. Keep that nice tight connection in your abs. Good. I have no idea where I'm at. 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring that leg up, lower down, bring both knees into your chest. Now bring the knees out to the sides. If you want, reach down, grab your ankles, put the soles of your feet together, elbows pressing against your inner thighs, and you get a real good, nice butterfly stretch here. All right, from here, put your hands under your knees. You're going to roll yourself up. Hands are going back behind you, fingers facing your body. Now, if this bothers your wrist, you don't need to do these. These are tricep presses. So feet not too far out. You may have to bring them in a little bit. You're going to lift your butt up off the ground. You're going to bend your elbows and then come back up. So it's not a lower lift with your butt. It's just a bend of the elbows and then straighten back up. Good. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. You're going to come back down, roll your wrists out. So that really helps strengthen your shoulders and your triceps to get ready for push-ups, which I'm going to show you a little bit of today. All right, lying down on your back, just round back. Hands are under your hips, legs up to the ceiling. I may have to angle myself a little bit so that you can see. We're doing straddle legs, so legs come out to the side, then they come together. Out and in. Good. Inhale out, exhale, squeeze. So really squeeze those legs together. They don't have to be straight up to the ceiling. They can be a little bit lower, but I'd like to see somewhat straight legs with a soft knee. Now, 10, you're crisscrossing. So they come out and they cross at the upper thigh, not at the ankle. Exhale, pull your stomach in as you do these. Good. Be real careful on these that you don't go too wide because you don't want to pull an inner thigh muscle. It hurts. I've done it. Good. Now, I want you to bring your legs to the top, and I want you to turn out in Pilates V, but don't touch your heels. You're going to cross in this Pilates V hip position. So you're externally rotated with those hips. Your knees are bent. Take it out like you're hugging a big ball with your knees. So you don't straighten those knees out. They stay bent. Inhale out, exhale, squeeze. You should feel your glutes kick in. Your stomach is squeezing tight. Good. The tighter you squeeze and the more you work and connect with these muscles, the quicker you're going to get in shape. So you don't want to jip yourself and just use momentum. You really have to squeeze. Good. Bring the knees in. Take an inhale, breath. Exhale. All right. So we're going to roll over onto our sides. We're going to do a side lying leg series. Hang with me. It's kind of tough. If you need to take a break, you can. So, body's in a nice straight line. You're going to just lift that leg up and lower it down. You only go as high as you can without altering your upper body position. I'd like to see your head down on your forearm if you can, because otherwise your neck is in a craned position. Because I'm looking at the camera and I tend to look at class when I'm teaching these, I kind of have to be up. 8, 9, 10. Good. Now you're going to lift that leg to the high point. From there, your tiny little lifts up, and that high point is your stop point now. So it's lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Your foot can be in a relaxed point, or it can be really pointed, but your feet might cramp if you're really too pointed. 9, 10. Good. Now lower it a little bit, and now you're going to do 10 circles, but circle from the hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse the direction. They're small, very controlled circles. Good. 8, 9, 10. Now you're going to make 5 figure eights, or as best of a figure eight that you can. It's probably going to feel and maybe look like a zigzag. Good. 5 figure eights the other direction. Nice job. All right, bring both knees into your chest and just get a good stretch here. You're going to keep this lower leg in. The top leg bends in. Your foot is flexed. I want you to press it straight out so your body's in a nice long straight line. Bend it in and press it out. So if you've been in class, Pilates class with the tower or the springboard, we can do legs in springs and we do this exercise. It burns just as bad without a spring. 8, press that heel out. Keep the foot flexed. Good. Now, you're going to bend your knee in. I want you to rotate from the hip. Drop the knee towards the ground, and your foot is going to be pressing up to the ceiling. It's just a little tiny press up and kind of back. You don't straighten the leg all the way out. You keep that tension in that glute muscle. Good. Nice job. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is where people in my class always drop like flies. Good job, and rest that leg. You're going to turn over on your back. That leg that you just worked, cross that ankle over your knee, and then pull everything in a figure 4 stretch. You can come up and meet your legs if you want. Nice deep inhale, exhale, release out of that stretch, and then just roll over to your other side. God forbid, I'd hate for you to be lopsided. And we're having fun because we're getting in shape and we're going to have great legs by the summertime. All right, so body's in a nice straight line. Your hips are stacked. Head is down if you can. Supporting your hand here. If you want more of a challenge, your hand can be up behind your head. So lifting and lowering. That's going to make your abs kick in a lot more to keep you stable. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now hold it at the top position and tiny lifts up from there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 circles from the hip. No ankle movement. Good. You're going to have to really press that bottom leg into the ground to keep you still. Nice job. Circle the other leg. If you find yourself wobbling, bend your lower leg that's on the ground in a little bit. 9, 10. Now 5 circles. 2, figure eights. Oh my gosh. And 5 figure eights the other way. Don't worry, I won't make them up. 9. Good. Bend those knees in. Oh, you get a good stretch. And you should be feeling it right here. Bottom leg stays here. Bend that top leg in. Foot is flexed. Press out to a straight leg with that heel. Inhale, bring it in. Try not to bring it in too far. You want to keep tension on those glute muscles. 4, 5. You're exhaling as you press that leg out. Inhaling as you bring it in. The leg stays parallel to the floor as if you had a sheet of glass right between those legs. 9 and 10. Bring the knee in. You're going to rotate the hip, dropping the knee and lifting the heel up. Press it up towards the ceiling without going all the way straight for 1, 2, 3, 4. This is really awkward and really weird, but really, really effective. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring that knee in. Roll over onto your back. That leg you just worked, take the ankle, cross it over the other leg, and bring everything in. Nice deep inhale, exhale, come up. Join the leg if you want. Good. From here, hands behind your knees. You're going to shoot the legs forward and sit up. So we're going to do the roll up. Then we're going to go into a couple ab things. And we're getting close to being done, but I still got a lot I'd like to throw in here. All right, so arms are out front, nice soft elbows. Probably going to lose my head in the video, but that's okay. So make sure you have enough room on your mat back there, sitting nice and tall. Inhale, breath. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, pull the stomach in, arms start to lower as you go back. Nice straight tight legs all the way down. You're still exhaling right by your face. Now, big huge inhale. Exhale as you curl up. And that exhale takes you all the way over a beach ball. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tuck and round. Good. Inhale, exhale, up and over. The more you do this, the better you get. Good. Inhale, last one. Exhale, rolling down just to your face. Try to avoid that rib cage pop by keeping everything in. Inhale here, exhale. All the way over. Good. You're going to rest back on your hands here. Going to bring the knees up here. We're going to do a crunch. You're going to touch the toes to the ground. You kind of lean back a little bit. You're squeezing through your core. You're pulling in right here. Try to keep the legs in 90. It's not an in and out with the knees. That comes in a minute. It's a crunch in and touch the toes on the ground. Bring the knees in, touch the toes on the ground. So it's a hip hinge as you do this. 8, 9, 10. Good. Remember our tricep press? Come up and 10 more triceps for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got this. 8, 9, 10. Good. Now the knees are coming into the chest and the legs are going out. So lean back. The knees come in and go out. And they don't go all the way out straight. 4, but pull your stomach in with those abdominals. Not so much knees just come into the chest. It's a different focus. Now, you kind of angle the knees into one side, extend them out, bring the knees into the other side, extend them out. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm starting to sweat. So I usually start taking clothes off after the 100, but I kind of hung out with being hot for a little while. All right, so I'm looking at my cheat sheet here. We are actually going to come to a standing position, but in order to stand up, I want you to roll over, get on all fours, come to your plank position. From here, you're going to walk your hands back towards your body You're going to bend the knees, the hands come onto your leg, and you're going to round your spine all the way up to standing. We're going to walk back down and walk back up. Here we go. Inhale, breath. Exhale, tuck the chin. You're going to round over, hands on the knees, flat hands on the ground. Knees are bent. Walk out to that plank. Hold that plank. You're going to walk it back up. Inhale, exhale, stack the spine, then roll the shoulders back. Here we go again. Inhale, breath. If you want, arms can come up. Exhale, round over. Bend those knees, hands onto your knees. You really have to pull that stomach in to protect your spine here. Hands walk out into a plank. This is where the Pilates push-up comes in. I want 3 push-ups, however you can do them. You can be on your knees. They can be little minis. They can be full here. You could just hold your plank. But 3 push-ups, 2, and 3. Now, walk those hands back up. Bend those knees. Pull the stomach in, round the spine. All the way back up to standing. Nice job. We're almost there. So here's a couple other more exercises that I like to throw in. Now that we're standing, we've done squats and we've done all sorts of other things in other classes. So I want to do pause lifts here. So arms are out to the side. You can hold on to something if you need to. You're going to pause that leg right above the ground. You're going to lift it up, lower it, and touch down. So pause, lift, pause, touch. Your lift should only be as high as you can to keep a straight leg. Now, you may have trouble with the pause part. Good, so you can just lift here, but notice how straight and tight my leg is. But your lift might be right here, and that's totally fine. You do whatever you can do. That's what's so nice about exercising in Pilates. You don't have to do what the crowd is doing. Good, or the instructor, so I can get my leg way up here, but it's not about me, it's about you and your legs. Good, now we're gonna switch legs. Sorry, you can take your arms down now. All right, other leg. Now the key to standing nice, straight, and tight is pull your stomach in, get really connected with your core. That's what keeps you stable. Arms are out. Pause, lift, pause, and touch. Pause, lift, pause, touch. And 3. And 4. I'm not worried about your breathing. You're breathing on your own. That's fine. What you have to be careful of is not collapsing your body to get that height. So your body should stay nice and straight as if you got a rod up your spine, connecting you to the ceiling. Again, you can just do straight lifts. Good, one more. Nice job, shake those arms out. Now you can always hold on to something if you need to. If you have a broom handle, you can hold on to a broom, you can do a PVC pipe, something, countertop, whatever. So this next one you may have to hold on to. I got to kind of angle so you can see me. Your foot is out behind. You're leaning slightly forward so your stomach is in, your arms are just at your sides. You're going to bring your hamstring or your foot to your hamstring, touch your toe back down. Now you can stay here, but I would like to see bend the heel in and then touch the toe on the ground, and then pull the toe in and touch the ground. So it's heel and then toe. Heel and toe. What I want you to feel is this hamstring basically is a giant bicep and it's flexing each time you pull that leg in. So a flex and a point is 1 rep. So ideally you're getting 20 reps in here and getting more bang for your buck. Good. Let's go 2 more and point and flex. Good. So same thing on the other side. I'll angle this way. So starting with a pointed toe, you can just get that movement going. Again, you can hold on to something. You're just getting more balance work this way, and then you can add the heel and then the toe. Flex it in. The better you get at this, when you can really feel that muscle pull and connect, you're going to get a better benefit. You can hold it in there and really feel your hamstring. And then squeeze it in. Feel that hamstring work. It's too hard to reach around and grab your hamstring to feel it, but just in your mind, picture it, feel it. You'll get a lot more benefit out of the exercise if you do. Good. All right. So to stretch those legs out, I want you to sit back on your back leg, put your front leg out, and just lean forward over that straight leg. Good, bring it back up to standing, other leg out front, leaning back. Good. Bring it back up to standing. You can do a standing figure 4 stretch if you have something to hold on to. I don't have anything to hold on to in sight, but holding on to something, you would cross one leg over the other, or you can do it without holding on and you can just lean forward, but I don't suggest that if you don't have good balance. And inhale, breath, and then just kind of lean forward. And if you're really flexible, you can just bend down and touch the ground. That's fine too. Or if you're in the grocery store and you're holding on and you want to just make people think you're weird, do your figure 4 stretch standing in the grocery store. So that's it for legs. Hope you enjoyed today. I really enjoyed it. I've got so many more exercises that we could do, but have fun and hope you're not too sore tomorrow. See you, bye.